everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I have these gorgeous cutting dies and stamps from our friends at Card Making Magic, and the wonderful Helen Griffin is the designer. This particular collection is a Filigree frame collection. It makes beautiful cards. I can't wait to show you what we did with them, so come play with us. So let's go through all of these sets. For the stamp sets, this one is the Festive Frames collection, Special Verses Stamp Set 1. This is the stamp set number 2. The difference between these two, the greetings, as far as Debbie and I could figure, some were more specifically like the snowflakes and things that would go with the snowflake set, and some of them had more of the ornaments and things like that as far as the stamps, but they both have really great sentiments and greetings on there. Then we've got the Robin Filigree frame, the Rose Filigree frame. This is the, well, this one and the Robin, I'd say this is the only one that doesn't have an overtly Christmas look to it, but you can still absolutely make it look Christmas. So we're going to show you that. And then this one is Christmas Tree Filigree frame, the Baubles Filigree frame, Bell Filigree frame, and Snowflake Oval Filigree frame. This looks like the one we're going to start with. So this is a card, oops, that I did using the Oval Filigree frame. Opens here, has this beautiful lace edge around it. And inside of that, or under when you open it, is a slightly smaller card. So let me show you all the pieces here that come in this particular set. There's 12 different dies. Here we go. And what I did was I just took this is a slightly smaller card. These are all kind of about a 5x7 range, so the largest dies. So this particular one, 7x5, but it goes through a standard size cutting machine with a 6-inch wide platform with no problem. You just need to have it go this way horizontally. What I did with this one is I took a 6.5-inch by 5.5-inch card because I wanted the card to be slightly smaller than this beautiful lace edge, and it just fits on there. Okay, so to make the card an oval, I just took that oval die and I extended it slightly above the fold here, and then I ran it through my die cutting machine. So a little bit of that fold stayed intact, it didn't get cut through. Okay, and then I did just a little bit, took my blender brushes here, did a little bit of blue ink, I think I used Lagoon on this, took the stamp set, this is from number 1, and just added a few little of these great little snowflakes. And I divided this sentiment, a lot more sparkles, a little less stress, so I just inked that part first. Then I cleaned my stamp, and then I inked the rest of it. This Christmas, I wish you the very best. So I could divide that greeting between the front and the back. And then I die cut this beautiful lace edge out of white cardstock and started out by gluing that to the front of my oval card. Then I went back to the straight oval and I used silver linen cardstock, okay, and added that to the front. And then I got to use these gorgeous, these are Diamond Sparkles Shimmer cardstock in silver and in sky blue. This stuff is wonderful. It's like a little bit of a texture. And I should grab this out of here and show you. If you're not familiar with this stuff, it's wonderful. You get 10 sheets per pack. And I think Debbie and I have been working out of these packs for quite a long time, and they last a while. And what I did was I took this beautiful snowflake oval, and I used that with this wonderful silver shimmer. I would suggest, however, it's tough to cut through this stuff when you have a really delicate snowflake one like this. So I would recommend using the, from iCrafter, the self-healing cutting mat. And it's a thick cutting mat that takes place of one of the plates in your die cutting machine. It works with a 6.5-inch wide platform without a problem. We even use it on the 9-inch wide platform with our Gemini. Debbie and I use it a lot. We swear by this cutting mat. It makes that extra pressure to get those really fine detail things brilliantly. So here's what this looks like, this beautiful lacy snowflake oval, if you just cut it out of white cardstock. So you can see it's really, really beautiful. So I just went that extra step and cut it out of this beautiful shimmery, glittery stuff. Okay, and then we've got another lacy oval here out of white cardstock, and then another one out of white cardstock. This one, I went back to that same lagoon blue and added that around, and then die cut my snowflakes, these several different, 5 different sizes of snowflakes here, and I die cut that from the sky blue Shimmer. Gorgeous stuff. And then added some of those to the inside of my card as well. And then of course I had to add a little bit of shimmery ribbon here from, this is the teal and aqua ribbon set. All of this is available at Paper Wishes. Don't forget the little half-back pearls. This giant thing of pearls, you guys, Debbie and I love to use this. There's so many in here. I don't know the count, but there's hundreds and hundreds of pearls in the rainbow color. I just took out the little aqua blue ones and I put those on the snowflakes. So that's a great little tool to have in your stash. All right, so there's that one. So many cards to show you today. Let's see, where do I go next? How about this one? All right, so this one is one that Debbie made. She used the Bell Filigree frame. Here we've got it here. This one has 6 pieces in it. And as you can see, it's got this wonderful outline die of the bell. She used ocean. It's kind of a navy suede paper. We use lots of textury papers today for these projects. For her background on her bell. And then that's this piece right here. Just again, figure out how to open this. Here we go. So this is the one she used to cut out her suede bell. And then out of white cardstock, beautiful, look at this poinsettia on there. She cut this part out of white cardstock. And then she die cut it again out of that silver linen cardstock. And then just use those little scissors to cut around one of the poinsettias and do a little bit of layering there. Oh no, I was totally wrong. Ha ha ha. Sneaky Debbie. Here, she didn't have to cut around them. She used this die on the silver here and this die on the silver here and did a little bit of layering. I just wasn't paying attention. And then embellished the center there and of these little white guys here with some of these are silver jewel dazzle stickers, and went around her edge of her card. This is the white jewel border dazzle stickers around the edge there. Okay. I should mention she used 6x6 snowfall paper pack for her card background. Let's see, what else am I missing? Oh yeah, she added just a couple of these snowflake jewel dazzle stickers right here. Really cute. I think we got everything there. All right. Love that card. All right. Next one. Go. So this one I made using the Christmas tree. If I can find it here. Here we go. This one is the Christmas tree filigree frame. It has 11 pieces in it. You can see my Christmas tree has dimension. 3D there. So I'm going to show you how to do this. First of all, the paper pack that I used was, here we go, Christmas Sparkle paper pack. And inside here we've got this great paper that has this text sort of newspaper print background, and I used that. Okay. I should mention that this card is a 5x7, and then my card is actually made of black cardstock. I don't see it really well here. There we go. Of black cardstock, and then glued die cut this piece right here. I didn't even have to cut it down I could just use this largest die right here to die cut that beautiful Christmassy newsprint color. Put that there. Then out of black cardstock, I use this beautiful lacy border, swirl border. And that went around there, glued that down. Then for my inside of my card, took some of the swirl paper from the same paper pack. There's this great inset little piece here, used that. This one also, if you want to make a window or something to fit inside of this piece, you could die cut this piece and put it in there. All right. Then I should also mention, I took this little holly die cut that from green cardstock, okay, and then just used my 1/4 inch hole punch and punched out some of this sparkly pink paper from Christmas Sparkle and added those for the holly berries. There's this great little holly border die in there. Did that as well, added more. Also used Christmas, the stamp set #1 for this greeting on the inside. So now, how did I do my Christmas tree? So the first thing is I just die cut this shape from black. That's the piece that's on the very bottom. Okay. And then I die cut 2 black Christmas trees from black cardstock and 1, 2 from gold. This is gold sparkle holographic paper, and actually there is a sheet of that in this paper pack. So what I did with those is then I folded them in half, and I'm going to show you how I did this. So here's some that I cut out of the green and the white, just to give you an idea. So I just kind of folded them like this, took my fingers, you could score these, but I found that it was just easier to just fold them very gently because they are so delicate, so that there is a crease going down there, okay? And I did that with the other one too. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do that with the 2 black ones and 1 of the gold ones. Okay. And then you could either use sticky specks on the back of this, or you could just put lots of glue. And then I just lined up the swirls back to back. Go. Glued those together like this. Like that. Almost like a paper airplane. And then I glued, there's one side, okay? And then I did the same to this side. And then I glued the gold one right down the middle. So it was really easy to do, and it's pretty spectacular with all of that dimension. It'll lie flat when you're mailing it, and then just kind of pops up when given a little time. All right. What else have we got here? Oh, here is a gorgeous card that Debbie made. This one she used. This is the Robin Filigree frame right here, and I believe she used some of the rose filigree frame with this one. She sort of mixed some of the elements here, like the rose and things, and this adorable little bird which she paper pieced. This particular paper pack she used is the Christmas Memories paper pack. She also used the coordinating Christmas Memories cardstock that goes with that. And look at this, it's got this wonderful window in it. She used a 6x6 blank card. We have those at Paper Wishes. They come with coordinating envelopes. So because this is a 6-inch wide card, this could just go right through her die cutting machine. Here we go. She used this one here. Should mention that this Robin Filigree frame has 12 pieces. Here we go. She used that piece right there to cut her window. So after covering the card with red dot paper, put it through the die cutting machine to get the window, and then created another frame out of cardstock by using these two. This beautiful lacy one. This went with it first to do this sort of a ivory tan background from cardstock. And then this one right here, she cut out of a deep red cardstock, and that's this sort of shell looking border right there. Scallop, really. Look at the cute little picket fence there. Comes right there in that pack. And she added all of these little twigs and sprigs and pine things. I think that's adorable. Okay. Here is a card that I did. This one is from the Baubles Filigree frames. Okay. Got cutting dies everywhere here. Oops, it's upside down. So for this particular one, I should mention that this front one has 12 pieces in it. So I started out with my card I just made out of white cardstock, and it is 7 1/8 inches by 5 1/8 inch, because these pieces are actually 5 by 7. So the first thing I did out of gold metallic paper, actually the first thing I did was cover my card with this sort of tan music paper that comes from the Christmas Memories paper pack. It's that one right there. And then I die cut my background out of gold metallic paper. Okay, so it's like this. And I used this one. But then I wanted to create a window in it. So I grabbed this one right here. And I saved that window. I'm going to use that on the inside of the card. Then I used this beautiful scrolly paper, scrolly die from white cardstock. That went right over the top. Okay, that's where we are right there. That's created our background. And then from the other little goodies in here, I used gold ribbon from the gold and silver ribbon pack to do my little bow right here. I used all these great little pieces right here to make all of this little greenery. I cut some of it from green cardstock, some of it from green polka dot paper from the paper pack, and add a little bit of ink to the light green stems. And then also just don't be afraid to cut these apart using our little scissors like this. And then they have these little berry sprigs on them. I don't know if you can see right there, little berry sprigs. So I just added some red glitter jewel dazzle stickers. Just pulled those off using a retractable knife. I like to use the medium size here. And then you can just place them right there on there. Easy as can be. And then also this beautiful swirl cutting die. I cut that down as well. So I could use the pieces of it and put those among those greenery pieces. Stamped my card, should have mentioned that before I did everything else. And then we also get these wonderful little baubles and ornaments, and even a cute little hanger right there. Embellish those with dazzles as well. And I even left a little bit of space right here under my mat, and I was able to just place the little hangers under the mat. Okay, so much to show you today. Oh, I forgot to show you the inside of my card. There we go. So you guys, we have a great money saver on all of these dies and stamps. So I would encourage you to check those out. And if you are watching us on our Webisode page, just look to the right and you will see the money saver photo. And you would just click on that and that will take you to the money saver. If you're watching us on YouTube, look below the video in the description box. Just click on a link to the money saver, and there's also a link to paperwishes.com, which will take you back to our website. And there's lots more videos and lots more fun things to play with. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.